Alright, I've been jumping around like a ping pong ball, but I got the yellow Mustang finished, so yeah, still, you know, loads of stuff to do. But anyways, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on a 69 Camaro with a 454 big block blower. I built the engine in this car like in 2017. And yeah, it's here because he wants to put some alloy heads on it. It's a cast block, cast heads. And also we're going to change the gears in the rear end. At the moment, I think he's running like, I think it's 4,000 RPMs at 80 miles an hour. So we want to try to drop that down a bit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll start ripping this car apart, get the blower off of it, get the heads off of it. And yeah, hopefully we can make it a quick turnaround. Once we get it running again, I'll put it up and we'll do the rear end. So yeah, at least we're working on a Chevy. So I love my old Chevys. So I'm looking forward to this one. Alright, so I got the horsepower maker taken off and I got the valve covers off of it. Now I need to take the radiator out and I need to get to the bottom crank pulley. I'd like to turn it over on top dead center on cylinder 1, take the distributor out, intake. I need to take the spark plugs and the headers off and take the heads off. Actually the engine looks alright inside. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. It's been a long day, so I might take a break, come back to it tomorrow, and try to get the heads ripped off it. But yeah, everything's going fine so far. Just excited to get these alloy heads on this thing and you know, hear it run again, so, and get it out the door. But and take it for a spin because it's a fun car to drive. So anyways, yeah, come back tomorrow, go back at it, and hopefully it's a better day tomorrow. After a lot of foul language, throwing tools across the shop, anyways, and getting angry, I ended up getting the heads off of it. So to get that header off and get that head off, I actually had to lift that side of the engine. You can see I got a block in there now. So anyways, I got the heads off. Everything looks fine. Just really need to clean it up, and then the heads will be ready to go on. And I'll show you the new heads. So these are the new heads here. Just a set of alloy heads, nothing special. They're basically like a OEM replacement, but obviously they're alloy rather than cast. So, and then I got that's the rebuild kit for the rear ring and pinion, and that's the new ring and pinion. So still have that to do after I do the heads, but alright, so I'll show you guys what we have going on with the heads. So got new valve guide seals, valve spring seats, retainers, keepers. We got all new valves, everything for both heads. So now what I need to do is just lap the valves into the head, make sure it's all sealed up right, and yeah, get these put together. Once I get the two heads, valves lapped, heads put together, we'll get them back on the car, and then yeah, start putting it together. Okay, well, as usual, things always change. The 69 here, we're going to end up, you can see it's just, the electrical system is just an absolute disaster. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to take all this apart. All the wires, there's fuses and relays, and just there's stuff everywhere. So I'm going to take it all back and basically redo it. I'm kind of, I don't know which way to do it. I might have to end up taking the block out, but think about pressure washing it as well, cleaning it all up. But anyways, for now, I get all this wiring taken apart, and yeah, start labeling everything and make it new again, and see where we go from there. All right, well, yeah, that escalated quickly. So ended up, yeah, well, I'll show you. So ended up taking the engine and the transmission out. I'm going to take the transmission and pressure wash that. I got the engine all apart here except for pretty much the rotating assembly and the block with the cam. I'm going to clean everything up, wire wheel it, paint it, make it look fresh and new again. Nothing wrong with the engine. Like I said, we're just converting it to alloy heads, but ended up taking that apart. Going to take all the billet alloy, you know, the timing cover, and get everything cleaned up and polished and painted, and, you know, fix up that pan. I have all the wiring labeled, so I know what everything was. It was just a disaster. Over the years, they basically, you know, they had one set of fans and then they changed it and they put a different relay system in it, and it's just a disaster. I don't know what to say. So anyways, I'm going to pressure wash all this. I'm going to actually take some more stuff out of here and yeah, get it all pressure washed, scotch it up, might throw some paint on it, make it look fresh and new again, and yeah, hopefully we can get the engine put back together and get it in and wire it, and it should be nice again. So yeah, I'm gonna get to cleaning now, and yeah, I'll see you back in a minute. Okay, I guess, yeah, I'll show you where we are now. So I pressure washed it. I took all the coolers and everything out of it that I wanted to get out of it. I got it all sanded down pretty much. I think I'm going to sand it some more and then pressure wash it again with the hot water pressure washer and get it, you know, cleaned up as nice as I can, get the paint to stick. I'm not a painter now, but look, you know, I've done a couple of these and they come out all right. But anyways, get that finished, and after I pressure wash it, I'll dry it off, and then I'll get the panel wipes and wipe it down with panel wipes and start painting, taping up and painting. So anyways, that's getting there. I still have, that's actually all the electrical stuff that came out. You can see that's just a disaster. I don't even know. Oh, anyways, that doesn't matter. So I have these bits to clean, some bolts and nuts and stuff, and I got the engine painted up. I decided to go black because I just want to do something different, and actually the customer, I don't even really think he cares, just so I kind of think black, and then with the alloy heads and then the valve covers, I don't know, I might paint the valve covers black and then they'll have like chrome Chevrolet bits on it, but still have all this stuff to clean, still need to get all this stuff cleaned up, and yeah, I still need to rebuild the two carburetors. And then, yeah, need to pressure wash the transmission, get the blower cleaned up, and then this is what I was talking about. I was thinking about like taping all this off and painting them black. I don't know. I think it might look good, but I'm not too sure. I don't know. It's a risky move, but anyways, we're getting there. I'm going to continue on, and I'll give you updates as I go. And yeah, hopefully we can hear this thing run pretty soon and drive it down the road. Nice talking to you. Alright, so I got all these parts clean. Got the blower, the transmission, the coolers, the cross member, everything. I washed everything. We're gonna wire wheel these now. Well, it's actually finished, but anyways, wire wheel these, and gonna paint them like a satin black, like VHT paint. Need to paint, sorry, also the oil pan, because you can see it's just corroded over the years, so I think I'm just going to paint that black, and yeah, have the car all taped up, and yeah, I scotched it, and then well, actually, sorry, we washed it, and then we scotched it down, and then we washed it again, and then wiped it down with panel wipes, let it dry, taped everything up, so I think it's ready to go. Just gonna paint it, yeah, black again, and hopefully just make it look half decent. I'm not auto body guy whatsoever. Actually, I've done a couple of these, but I don't even really know what I'm doing. But I'm not trying to tell anybody how to do this. This is just how I do it. But just to clarify is that do not take advice from me from auto body, because paint and bodywork and stuff I don't know. I just try my best. So, and I've done a couple of these. They turn out okay. Again, you know, I have one that's been about a year and a half now, and it's, you know, it's kept up with the weather and stuff, and it looks fine. But again, I am not a paint and body, auto body guy. So, but anyways, yeah, hopefully we get this painted, get it all put back together, and next we'll get to, still need to put the engine together, so see how we get on. Alright, so I have the car painted out there, which I'll show you, and we painted some other things. I got the engine in here now. I got the, you know, it's all painted. Got the pistons cleaned up and the bores and everything. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with this bottom end. We're just putting the alloy heads on it to upgrade it. And just, you know, we're here, so we might as well make it look pretty. So I got the oil pan painted. That actually came out quite nice. Got the harmonic balancer painted. I'm just laying out and, you know, doing all my bolts and stuff at everything I have to wire. We haven't cleaned, laying it all out. But we'll go out now. I'll show you the car and yeah, see how it came out. So anyways, that's it painted. I actually think it came out quite nice. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh geez, why didn't you paint it satin? You know, they're usually satin, but the reason I painted with this paint is that this paint like dries like really, I don't know, it's almost like powder coat, and you can wash it easy. So that's really it. That's how it came out. I think it looks nice. It's clean. So yeah, now we just need to get it all back together, take all this tape off, which is, it's hard enough to put it on. It's not going to be fun to take it off. But yeah, that's the engine bay. I think it looks good. Came out nice. And then I'll show you, these are the headers. I just painted them like a VHT matte black. It's like exhaust manifold paint. One of them came out a wee bit satiny, and one of them very matte. I don't know what the story is with that. Again, I'm not a painter, but I'm pretty sure after about 20 minutes of running, it's not going to matter anyways. So I still have all this stuff. I still need to, like, I'm going to polish all the, well, that's chrome, but the intake manifold and all the pulleys and the cover and the blower and the air cleaner cover, I'm going to, and the rad and stuff, I'm going to polish all that. Yeah, we're getting there. It's coming together. I just want to be done already. But anyways, yeah, I'll see you in the next. Well, I took all the tape and all the brown paper off it. I just want to give you guys a look at it before we start, I don't know, throwing stuff in it. So, but yeah, I think it looks really nice. I'm happy with it. So I'll go in the engine room now and show you guys the engine. So that's the engine. Got the heads on it, intake, water pump, pulley, everything. I put these are the valve covers that we did. So decided to, like, you know, scotch that with, put a grain in it, and yeah, paint them black. I think it looks a lot nicer. I think it'll suit the car better. And then you have like the black pan, black block, alloy head, black cover, the chrome or polished alloy blower. Yeah, I think it'll come out nice. Like, I think when it's all put together in the car, you'll get a better picture of it. But anyways, that's the engine. So I got that all together. Now I just need to get the engine outside, put the transmission on it, and yeah, throw it in the car, and then start plumbing everything, get everything hooked up, and yeah, just keep moving forward, I guess. So anyways, we'll get the engine out now and start putting the transmission on it, and I think we'll get it in the car next. Okay, so got the engine in the car, got the distributor in, the headers, the power steering pump, You got the power steering pump down there, vacuum bottle, power steering reservoir, rad, alternator. I put the alternator back together. It was chrome, and when I started cleaning it, the the chrome started flaking off. So I took it all apart and I painted it there. I think it looks all right. Yeah, it's coming together. I got the oil cooler in it. I got the trans cooler in it. The bonnet, or the hood latch. And yeah, it's all coming together. So I'm sorry I haven't recorded as much as I'd like. I really need to get this job done, and this job's actually behind. I have other jobs that I need to get done too. And you know, yeah, the holidays are coming and stuff, so I really need to just get it done. I haven't had a chance to really do a detailed video. I hope everybody doesn't get mad at me, but anyways, I'm trying my best to get it done and also, you know, show progress, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. But yeah, next thing I think we're gonna do is we're gonna get the blower on it. I need to take the blower and polish it, get the blower on it, rebuild the carbs, put the carb on it, and I'll have it all mechanically built, and then I have some wiring to do. I'm gonna redo all the wiring, and yeah, it's coming together. I think it's looking nice. So yeah, hopefully next you'll see it sort of complete, and I'll be priming the oil and getting fuel to it, and hopefully it'll make some poppity bang noises. So yeah, I hope so. That's all we can do is hope. Alright, well, yeah, 69 Camaro. It's just, it feels like it's never gonna end. I feel like my life is just like passing me by working on this car. But anyways, look, it's almost finished. I just want to show you guys. I have one of the carbs taken apart. So obviously I need to clean all this, get all the old gaskets off, and I need, you know, get it all cleaned up, put the new gaskets, and you know, adjust everything accordingly. This is one of the kits here, one of the rebuild kits. Just a couple things. I'm just, you know, showing you what I do, but not necessarily telling you how to do it. But I don't know if you can see in there, but usually I mark it there where the float level was, so that way I don't have to go guessing, because I know that these carbs, I set these up when I built the engine the first time. So I know that the floats are set right. So what I do is I just, you know, close the float valve, and then I just put a little mark in there where I know it's going to match up with the float. And then another thing about these carbs, these Hollies, just a little advice for you is, if you look here, they have 1, 2, I think it's 9 bolts. But basically the ones that are covered by the gasket, I only put back in. Obviously these ones that are inside like this, I don't put back in, because, you know, it's an open plenum, and obviously if they come loose and fall out and go into the engine, yeah, it's not really a great idea. So usually we leave these out, and then I just Loctite the other ones back in. Again, it's just advice, I'm not telling you how to do it, it's just what I do. Still need to take that one apart and do that one, but just wanted to show you guys a bit of the process of, you know, all the bits and pieces when you're rebuilding the carb. So anyways, I'll get that carb cleaned up and build that first carb, and then I'll do the second carb, get them on the car, and I think really the last thing to do is I need to you know, clean up the spark plug wires, because you know, there's nothing really wrong with them except for the fact that they're filthy, and put them on it, and yeah, I think it's ready to crank. So yeah, again, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but we're getting there. It's just a process. Alright, so I have the carb all cleaned up, ready to go. I have all my new gaskets. Everything's ready to go. So what we'll do is we'll get this one put together, and then I actually already have that one built. So we'll get the two carbs on the car, and might have to do some little air fuel mixture adjustments. The float level should be fine, like I said, and yeah, hopefully hear this thing run. Alright, so that's the two carbs built. Now we just need to take them, put them on the car, hook up all the fuel lines, return the springs, everything, prime the fuel system, and yeah, see if it works. Hopefully it runs. God bless America. Okay, so yeah. Oh boy. Anyways, okay, I got the blower on it, and I don't even remember where we left off last, but I got the blower on it, the spark plugs in it. Outside is completely wired. I'll just show you. I redid the cables there, and then tucked them behind the wing, and then I got that wired up, the coil box, and then I did the distributor. Yeah, I have, it's actually looking good. So I have everything out here finished. I got the line locker done. Everything's completely wired and finished. I think it looks actually quite nice because you can't really see anything. That was the whole, you know, black chrome, you know, wiring, make it look fancy. So anyways, I'll show you what we're doing in here to show you the disaster. So just like everything, yeah, it's just a disaster. It's been wired 100 times. I'll go to the other side, and you can see this side here. There's just, yeah, it's just a mess under there. You can't really see, but anyways, so I'm getting all this done now inside. I'm gonna wire in relays and put the relays and fuses inside the car rather than in the engine bay. And that's pretty much it. Once I get everything wired, I actually started putting fluids in it already. So yeah, pretty much need to finish the wiring inside and then crank it over for oil pressure, prime the fuel, make sure there's no fuel leaks. I put fluids in everything, and hopefully it cranks up. So yeah, I don't know, I want to go home. I'm tired. I feel like this is day 736, and it's never ending. I haven't stopped on this car for weeks now. Okay, yeah, so it's late. I'm tired. Almost done with the 69. I have to do the diff now, which I have all ripped apart. I'll show you guys. But yeah, getting there. So yeah, this is sort of the diff rebuild kit. Comes with new bearings and shims and pinion bearings and everything. So, and then we got new gears. So these two gears, this one and this one, are the new ones. They're 308s. And then it had 372s in it. So obviously going to try to put a taller gear in it, so that way, you know, it's not screaming its head off when it's going down the motorway. But the the car has plenty of power, so it should be fine. I think going from a 372 to a 308 is a dramatic jump, but at the same time, I would have preferred to put like a 325 in it or something, or maybe even a 342, but again, this is all that was available. It's kind of a problem when you're overseas, but that's it. It's just some Richmond gears with a Eaton Detroit locker, and yeah, I'll go outside and show you it all tore apart outside as well. So this is the diff here. It's an 8.75 inch. I just have the pinion out of it and the ring gear and the locker as I showed you on the bench. Just pop the axles out of it on either side, and just, yeah, complete mess down here. But anyways, I'm gonna try to shim everything up and get the wear pattern in it the way that I want it, and try to get it back together and get it back on the ground, and yeah, just try to get this done as soon as I can, because like I said, it's late, I'm tired, and I want to go home. So alright, so I got the new ring gear on the Detroit locker. I got the new bearings on, well, that one actually goes in the car, but I got the bearing on the pinion with the shim that I'm going to use. So now I'm going to put this in the car and see how it works out with the paste, and yeah, see if I need to put some more shims or what I need to do next. Okay, well, I got the pinion and the ring gear and everything in there, and then I did my wipe test, and I don't know if you will focus, but you can see it's pretty much in the center. And then if you look more on that side, it's the same. So anyways, you can also see there, it looks like it's a good wear pattern. So anyways, I'll get the axles back in it, put the cover back on it, fill it with oil, and then one more thing done. So thank God, almost there. Well, that's the 69 Camaro finished. Yeah, I got the hood back on it, and I took it for a test drive. Runs beautiful. It's a lot more responsive, really nice with the aluminum heads on it. It's a lot more crisp. But yeah, that was a big job. This was done in a total of 26 days. I worked on it for 5 days before I had to go away. I came back, and then I worked 21 days straight. There was 8-hour days, 12-hour days, 16, 18-hour days, all jumbled up. But, you know, I don't want to think about how many hours I put into it. But it was a lot of work. It was a big task to take everything apart, make everything new again, and then, you know, fit the new parts and get it all back together. And I did the diff, I rewired it, you know, everything that was involved. So I need to get a suction cup to put the camera on the windscreen, so that way, you know, I can film when I'm driving. So that's my mistake, my fault. I'm sorry. But yeah, look, the videos will get better, I hope. You know, I'm trying to do a lot of work, trying to record, and trying to learn as well. So I hope you guys can bear with me. But yeah, look, I hope you enjoyed the project. Again, I just want to share with you guys what I do. It's not necessarily me trying to teach everyone or tell you how to do things. I'm just sharing my job and my life and my business with you guys. So I hope you enjoy it. There's a lot more projects to come and a lot more things I'm looking forward to filming for 2024. Yeah, I have a lot of cool things coming up. And that's it. I hope you like the car. I hope you like the content. I hope I don't come off as too boring. But anyways, look, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.